When friends see me fly my plane, they say, I want to buy one, I want to get one of those. But I tell them they should get RealFlight G5 and practice on that before buying a real plane. I went out and bought real RC planes to learn on, and I just crashed, and it was very expensive because I kept having to buy new planes and new parts. Better to learn and crash on RealFlight. You get a very realistic controller, so you learn the whole pitch, yaw, and roll. And you have these photo fields, which are photorealistic, and the physics are pretty close to realistic. You can adjust the sun, you can adjust the wind. There are lots of things you can change. You could edit the planes, and there are about 100 planes and about 50 airports, and you could download thousands of airports and planes that users create and upload to various websites. One of the problems people have when you're a beginner is learning that everything reverses when the plane is coming to you. And this is one of the instincts that you can get by flying the simulator. And you can go to the RealFlight website and download the trial version, but of course you won't have the controller, its keyboard, and it's very limited to one plane or one airport. It costs $200, but once you have the controller, you can upgrade for about $70 when the new versions come out, and you can keep the controller you have. So make all your mistakes on the simulator and smash your plane. Just hit reset and you're good to go again. Well, the last time I crashed this plane, it broke in 10 pieces. My wife actually glued and taped it together. It helped a little. So I don't know if it's going to fly, but here it is. Now somebody mentioned that I should rebalance it, the center of gravity. I haven't done that, so it might have some flying issues. I've got a new landing gear base, got a new propeller on here, a new engine mount, so let's see what it can do. Now today is a really windy day. Previously I've had the HobbyZone Firebird Commander 2 and the HobbyZone SuperCub. They couldn't handle this wind, but I think this can. And I actually like flying in the wind. It's a challenge. The one thing about RealFlight G5 is it does have wind control. You can specify the direction and the speed, but you can't specify random, and that's more close to real world. You have updrafts, downdrafts, you have sudden left-right gusts, and be nice if the simulator simulated that kind of reality. Alright, let's fly this thing. You'll probably hear that. You'll probably hear that on the speaker. The plane like wants to take off out of my hand right here. This is going to be crazy. It is super windy. Well, this wind is super strong. I'm going to throw it. I've never flown in this strong of a wind, so it might just blow my plane away. But let's see what happens. I'm throwing into the sun. The wind is coming from that direction, but I have no choice because it's so strong. I'm using my left hand to throw so I can control the elevators and the looks like the wing repair I did wasn't strong enough. The wind overpowered my glue and my tape, and just folded and it crashed. But it was fun while it lasted. But I definitely have to buy a new wing because I can't seem to repair that. Somebody did offer a good suggestion, putting some kind of maybe carbon fiber beam through the wing to strengthen it. Wings aren't actually too expensive, so I'll probably just buy a new one. I'm done kind of repairing this thing. It's getting weighed down. Oh, looks like I lost an aileron and snapped my engine off. You can see how the wing broke. The glue broke, but the tape is still holding it, but it still flaps in the wind. And that bending was enough to throw it out of control and make it crash. So, given up on repairing this wing, and they're not too expensive. So, I'll just buy a new wing.